Right, so as promised, my kit list and weights. You'll have to forgive me if I stumble on a few of them, because I didn't look them up before I came, but I can remember most of them. So my shelter, Z-Pax Hexamid Plus tarp. It's the Plus, so it's slightly bigger, which is good. It's the older version with the beak, which is rolled up, and that comes in at just over 200 grams, so very, very light. I've had this in around 25 mile an hour winds, and I think that's pretty much where I would want to leave it. I don't think I would really want it in much higher than that. So the bivvy is the MLD super light bivvy. It's large and it has the Cuban floor. So this is very light. This comes in at around 160 grams. So yeah, that's a very light bivvy. This is the Hyperlight Mountain Gear pillow stuff sack. That comes in at around 50 grams. My Thermarest Neo-Air Uber Light. First time trying this. I've got the X Lite and I've got the X Therm, and I find them very, very comfy and very, very warm. So this is 240 grams. The X Lite is 340, and the X Therm is 440. So there's 100 grams difference with each mat. Warbonnet Diamond Top Quilt. So this is a 50 degree. It's very light. It only comes in at 350 grams, but it's only good to about 8 degrees. So that's the reason I've taken the bivvy instead of the inner, because I think it'll add like an extra layer of insulation for me. So yeah. Down top is you have to forgive me if I don't pronounce this correctly. It's Nerona Bitterhorn down pullover. Very light, very warm. 160 grams for that. So yeah, I think they're a Swedish company. Merino half buff in a lovely pretty pink colour. I always like a buff with me. These are Astucas Milaris wind pants. I sleep in these, and they're good to put over your trousers to keep the wind out. A little bit of insulation there. They're 60 grams, so very light. Montane Prism hat, 25 grams. It's very warm, nice hat. This is my OMM Rotor vest, which I've said before, it's one of my favourite pieces of kit. Comes in about 120 grams, and yeah, it's something I always take with me. It's very good. Stove. Well, my stove is it's a modified Tokes pot with the Caldera cone. It's got a little ridge put in it, and I've got Esbit with me today because it's slightly lighter. And yes, I think the whole pot cooking system, everything in there comes in at around 110 grams. So again, very, very light. In here I've got Anker power bank. This is the 10,000 mAh, which is good. That'll recharge my phone and my GoPro if need be. In there, let's see if I can dig it out. We'll need it for later on. I've got a small Swiss Army knife, comes in around 15-20 grams. Bits of tape, shock cord and what have you, just in case of any repairs that need doing. Head torch, Petzl Bindi, very light, 35 grams I think it is, and that's very bright and yeah, nice and lightweight, which is good. I like to air my feet off at camp, so I've got the Zero shoes, homemade flip-flops. Basically they send you the two soles and the laces, and you make them yourself. They're fairly light, they're coming out around 200 grams, but yeah, on long distance I do like them to keep my feet aired when I get to camp. Columbia sun hat. I have got an ultralight cap, but I like the brim on the bucket hat. keeps the sun off the back of your neck as well. That comes in at around 40 grams. This is my rain jacket, Berghaus Vaporlight, 110 grams, very ultralight, very waterproof, nice jacket. Glove liners, because it's nice and warm, but sometimes it can be a little bit nippy in the morning, so this just helps take the bite off. They're by Arc'teryx, and they're about 20 grams, so yeah, very light and not the warmest, but not too bad. This is my Solomon S-Lab wind jacket. This comes in at around 60 grams, and for its weight, it's very, very warm. Keeps the wind off you, so it's good. My rucksack is the Z-Pax Nero, which is 300 grams. I've got the pouches with the padding on, just to add a little bit of comfort. It does add around 50 grams for the pair, but personally I think it's worth it. I find them very comfy. Some people may not, but I do. My poles and what's holding my shelter up, they're the Faisan compact poles. They're coming at about 190 grams each, so nice and light, and yeah, pretty tough as well, not too bad. So I think that's pretty much all my kit. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know, and if you have any questions, then stick them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. So one piece of kit here that I was sat on is it's a Z-Pax rain kilt, or skirt if you want to call it that, and it's also doubles up as a ground sheet, which is a must when you're bivvying, I think. That comes in at around 60 grams. It's 1 ounce DCF, so yeah, that's a good multi-purpose piece of kit. Another thing is my pegs. You can't see them obviously because they're in the ground, so I use 9-inch Easterns. I find them very strong, and they're pretty lightweight, but it's something that I don't really want to skimp on, is the pegs, because if your shelter experiences any kind of wind, obviously that's the only thing holding it up, so you do need a decent set of pegs, in my opinion. Just like to say as well that the kit list and my opinion on things is just that. It's just my opinion. I'm by no means an expert. It's just a little bit of experience I've got using this specific pieces of equipment, and just what suits me basically. This isn't for everybody. You know, not a lot of people do like the bivvying and the tarp experience, but and that's fair enough. You know, choose kit that works for you, and sometimes going a little bit heavier on certain items is okay if it's something that you prefer and something that you'll get along using better.